Hello, hello. Today we're going to be doing some junkyard. Junkyard 10 if I'm not wrong. We're going to see how the pug life treats us today. We've got a group with Druid, with Demon Hunter, a Warrior, and a DK Tank. When it comes to their gear, they don't seem to massively outgear this. They seem to be on par. Maybe our tank is a bit strong for this. Otherwise, what am I rolling as talents? Talents, I'm going for pretty much my standard spec for Mythic Plus. Benediction is just because of laziness, I should swap it, but well. Trail of Light, Angelic Feather, Guardian Angel, Shining Force, Surge of Light, Benediction, and Light of the Naru. Let's see how this goes. We need to place your bets now. Let's see if we're going to be wiping, if we're going to be doing this perfectly.
5, 4,
Who knows?
3, 2, 1.
Well, starting off good Metamorphosis, and everyone proccing their CDs, which is always good to see. Getting those Prayer of Mending stacks up. Ooh, this is a nice route. Haven't done this one in a while. I've seen way too many people do some weird routes here. I guess the advantage of doing this is we might get more shocky boys, which would be fantastic. More of the bots. I see way too many people not take bots here. I'm not dealing with that corruption with a big pack at the start. It's just not my style. Another advantage of going for that artifact major is the fact that it's not reduced by borks and stuff. I'm going to use a cooldown here because there's shock coil coming out. And quake. Back up them all up. Scrap cannons coming out, let's dodge that. Fantastic. So far so good. The group is working well. I'm gonna give myself a quick feather. Did they take the shock the bot? Yep, it looks like he did. He's also pushing me quite well, which is fantastic. I mean, I like it when I'm having a little bit of a challenge. Then again, people are all going to be in the comments saying, oh, well, yeah, but this is not even the first boss, so wait until you do Govermac. And Govermac this week is really easy. It's not a problem. Here my worst nightmare is getting rooted into a bomb. That does hurt a lot. So I'm trying to keep my distance and bait it out onto someone else. Because that root is nasty. Here you have a couple of dispels which you can do, which always are fantastic. Can I? Nope, cannot. What's also nice is when they're focusing you, you can use your knockback to get them to fuck off. I've got this guy who's coming, so I can CC him. And no more you to deal with normally. He should be expire. Yep, he's gone. Because currently I'm sticking at my 73 corruption. It makes me very slow, like as you can see now I'm just not moving. The disadvantage of being in pugs is, generally speaking, they don't care about healer range, which is unfortunate. Otherwise, what else? I'm actually using mana, which is quite a change. Ooh, that's not fortunate. Let's knock him back. That should be enough, just in case I'm going to keep on moving. Can't really not when I have so much slows. It's most unfortunate, but it's fine. There's nothing to... Oh, that's very bad. Fortunately, this boss is just a tank thing, so when he's blood DK, so usually it's not an issue.
Oui. Lexi, moi je l'ai nourri.
Oh well, let's see if the tank survived. Quick interlude for all you French speakers. I might have to cut that out somehow. No idea how that works. This is the worst. They can all jump out, but I'm a priest, so I just take it. Plus I'm getting the corruption, which is also not helping me get out. There you go. I'm finally out of there. It's fine, we got a little bit more percentage from Crocodile Boy. We'll see how these goes.
Oui.
Yeah, quick shout in French. These guys have the slam, not good. They got their thrash as well, so... Oh shit, this is exactly what I fear. That shit does not work well for me. No, the root just destroys you. Nothing I could do. Yet again, it's a good example of the weakness of playing Holy Priest. You have nothing to survive those things. Like, there was absolutely nothing I could have done to survive that. It was just inescapable. Like, once the root comes out, seeing as I've got nothing to free me from roots, there's nothing I can do to stop that. Like, I just have to eat it, and even if I was on max HP like I was when that started, it just instantly kills me. And back to this fun. But I DPS'd it before, so it's fine. Start clearing it out so that they don't have to. It's also one of the reasons why I go versatility, because honestly, if I had my versatility procs happen at that time, and I might actually change my machinist brilliance into versatility, just for these specific scenarios. The tank not soothing, like he's complaining that there weren't no soothes, which honestly is a very, very valid point. If it was an enrage which destroyed us all, then the soothes should have gone out. Tank goes out first. I'm getting screwed over by my corruption again, but it's fine. Quick heals out, prayer mendings. Maximizing my smites here because there's quite a few AoE things which can screw people over. I like to keep them topped. See, talking about flash heal being fast, I managed to get that cast off before the quaking. It's just because flash heal is incredibly fast to do. Quick CC to stop the throat trash. This is not a good spot to stand in, by the way. You can't see anything. Yeah, there you go. That was to be expected. Quick quaking into burns. That renew actually saved him, because if I hadn't renewed, he wouldn't have gotten the instant tick of healing and he would probably have died. Shockwave, where is he facing? It's over there. Fantastic. Yeah, this place is not the easiest for camera, but honestly this is more of a scenic dungeon where it's all about the experience and going through it as a team and enjoying it. And I'm getting knocked up by everything like an idiot. As for trinkets, I've got this one because from Rodan, which gives me a ton of verse, which is fantastic for these kind of dungeons. Next there is yeah, the mana from the other one. Here there's a good place for some prayer mendings, not getting slammed. Unfortunately that screwed me over for casts. Here you can cheese if people are being idiots, which is always fun, so here I'm gonna get a quick prayer mending out. And I'm gonna go run to my pylon. Here you go, that's done. Someone is not doing their pylons, so I can... Nope. Everyone did their pylon. There's only one guy missing, which means I can pull him to the bot. There you go, I pulled the bot. That's why I love playing Priest, being able to grab people who are not doing mechanics. Yeah, and funnily enough, that's the second time today where someone has actually thanked me for grabbing them. So here you go. You got the charge. Going to charge this up. Fantastic. We've got good charges coming, and let's see if I can do a little more damage. Nope, not gonna happen. This is gonna be good. So far, not too bad. I've got hots rolling, well, regenning. Back into here, and let's hope he paths properly, because some paths through Junkyard are way more painful than others. So far this hasn't been too good of a run for me. I've had a couple of ghosts be a problem. We had an unfortunate wipe where it was me dying to being rooted into blasts. Not much I can do against that. This is... I'd rather do it the other way, where you enter through the back so you don't have these robots to deal with, because they have a fat chunk of HP, and with their exhaust vent and such, they have quite a bit of of downtime on the DPS, so it's quite a pain. Also, this warrior is enjoying taking all the damage at the moment. Like he's legitimately taking a little bit more damage than the tank, which is surprising. Granted, it is a DK, so they take like no damage and heal it all back up. No, I got a CC for that. Perfect. Is everyone going to stand behind a wall, or are we going to go in? I don't like going in. I prefer standing behind walls because it avoids ninja pulls. I think he's going for a scrap bot, which is why he's... Oh, this is going to be this way, I guess. A general rule of thumb is, seeing as Bork is target bound, if you're standing behind someone and you move together when you see the Bork cast, it will not piss you off. Like there you see Bork coming out, so I just move away and, well, if it was targeting the Druid, it would have been fine. I would have dodged it. Ooh, he might be taking a 2-pack. Oh shit. These are the times where I wish I had Apotheosis. It's not very often, but there are times where a quick Apotheosis would have been fantastic. And plus I'm taking this as well. This is nasty pack, and I'm getting corruption as well. This is not good. Like with the Bork and such, I can't heal at all. It's awful. But it's good, it's good. I'm gonna get every second of this I can. Quick cancel. There you go. That went surprisingly well. Like, I had hell on earth during that. I got borked, and there was so much stuff. With a huge pack, you can't really, like, dodge everything. If people were positioning a bit better, then it would have been easier for us as, for you as a healer, but... Oh, and he took 2 of those, this guy. I guess he sees that my mana is really high, so he's like, this guy can deal with it, but he doesn't take into account that like taking 2 of those is very painful. And with overclock, it was so stupid to take 2. Like, I have my doubts as to whether they'll even finish this up. I'm giving him a maximum amount of hots and stuff before I die, so I can... Nah, because the overclock is up, I can't, like, you can't do it. Maybe if I had my cooldowns up, but I had literally just used Divine Hymn the previous pack, so there was no chance of me being able to survive that. Beware. And you include that with a quick Bork, and it's just not fun. I'm gonna see if I can... Beware. Scrap cannon on me is gonna hurt. There you go, fantastic, I'm still alive. I'm not sure, like, this does make us win time because we're doing more packs at the same time, but I'm not sure how much of a benefit it has, seeing as we're losing a lot of time to deaths and such. Thank God we got rid of one of the coils. Thing is, we also didn't have any of the bots at the moment, and every time we die we lose all the bots we had. So the weld bots, which would have been fantastic to avoid damage, like we don't have any. Now this is a good example of someone who pulls hard. It makes it quite a bit harder, but at the same time, mana management, if you, seeing as this is a dungeon, generally speaking things are a lot easier. He might be pulling hard these packs because he knows he can't have aggro on them anyway. So if he can't have aggro, then and if it's wild anyway, wild aggro, then there's nothing he can do. So might as well just cleave damage. This is avoiding me getting like a lot of procs of Surge of Light, seeing as I can't smite half as much. He is very, very gung-ho. I mean, he barely even looked and he started pulling the boss. This guy, I think he probably has burnt out a key, like in the past, so he might be really, really in a rush to do it well here. Because generally that's what happens, people who don't know, who've wasted a key or who've had bad experiences start rushing really fast. Which is unfortunate because that actually is not a good idea, because it has a tendency of overpulling, and when you overpull, like he did with the... Oh, when you overpull here, like it can be extremely deadly, especially in this dungeon. I'm not dealing with this at the moment. That was alright, could have been worse. I'm gonna channel a quick hymn of hope because I can. Like the next packs are literally dual packs of ooh, actually no, they did pull it, that's what I thought. Oh, I'm not gonna stand in that. Here you go, quick Serenity. I also have my trinket up. Ooh, quick shield on him, you never know. Like, that's the advantage of going for Guardian Angel, seeing as it's only a 60 seconds, it doesn't feel as painful to have it off cooldown, no, on cooldown. Like, at worst what happens, like, he didn't die, but then, like, for every time that they don't die, if they die once, it would have been worth it to just use it. But yeah, yet again, stupidity. I used my chastise, even though I've got spookies to deal with, and we all know how painful spookies are. I still have my knockback though, so I'll be counting on that. Oh, that's terrible. Ah, we didn't get wrecked. I'm gonna dispel him, he needs his mitigation more than I need my healing. On certain tanks it's better to keep yourself up, but on others, like, on most tanks honestly, like, it's better to keep yourself up. Ooh, first time I'm seeing someone take this route. This is very interesting. It's very nice, honestly. I've seen so many bad pathing, like having this is quite exceptional. Having quick damage while we're going. Yet again, bad reaction of constantly smiling. This is the times where you miss having stuff like Fear Ward, because Fear Ward would have been fantastic in these cases, but not to be. Very, very interesting pathing. I enjoy it though, because like the pathing is good, it's just uncommon. Yeah, I'm just gonna take care of the tank. When your tank is in such a position where he's keeping the boss at a specific spot, it's better to dispel him than others. There's some times where you don't care and you rather get some CC. 5, 3, 2, 1, and fuck off. Thank you. Easy. They must be wondering why I'm taking so long, but honestly, like, you can literally leave people to be for a while and they won't like die normally unless they overpull like crazy. I'm putting a couple of heals out, gonna just use Divine so I don't bother. Here we go. What's great about the Divine Hymn is it also just increases the amount of healing they take. So, like, in the seconds afterwards, your flash heals are way more powerful. That's something you need to dispel, because it reduces their incoming healing, and it's a pain. I'm slowed at the moment, which makes getting out of this a pain, but we'll get there eventually. The advantages of having a DK in your team is that the DK can heal himself for a substantial amount, so it's not as painful as doing something as otherwise. As you can see, even though we've been pulling pretty hard, my mana has still managed to stay like relatively high. That's mainly due to my Forbidden Obsidian Claw, which I would say is mandatory for Holy Priest Heater. Simply because the mana regen it gives you and the damage, like in Mythic Plus, it actually scales incredibly well. It also stops you from having to take mana breaks. It's fantastic. This is awful. I'm gonna get screwed. Let's just put myself a shield on me just in case. I can't dispel that yet, so I'm gonna have to try and heal through. Healing through that debuff is a huge pain, but like, there's not much you can do. That's why when you compare this to when I do this on my monk, monks have the fun roly roll. They just roly-poly out of this, whereas here I'm just suffering through it. Like, that's just a little fun thing. Which is why I really want them to reintroduce the glyph, which makes us be able to leap of faith towards someone. because then when the warrior jumps out, I just dash to the warrior, and it's fantastic. I'm taking a couple of bots because why not? Ooh. Oh, and it's on the tank. I'm not dealing with mana corruption at the moment. I think the tank used anti-magic shell, which was a very good call. I'm just having to pump healing into the tank at the moment because this is quite a pack. I just hope I don't get too many bad debuffs. I think you can line of sight the consume if you play extremely well. It's just, oh, that was a beautiful spread by the people here. I love seeing such spreads in pugs. Okay, so quick heal because I don't need to spend mana and he's got a fat chunk of HP missing. Gonna do the same thing here. I've got all the bots I could possibly want. We do have one pack which we need to stop over there. Yeah, there you go. Gonna use my chastise. Hopefully I'll have it up by the boss because I'm going to be smiting away. I've also got some heal procs just in case. Nice. And I spent it unfortunately, but there you go. I'm gonna use my trinket on Gunker because this boss I like to get down pretty fast. Oh, corruption here can be a pain because it forces you to get gooped when you don't want to. Fantastic. We should be having Coalesce in 1 second, so Coalesce is less of a pain than Toxic Wave, honestly. Like, you can just chill out, keep on casting, as long as you have no pools which are being sucked in on top of you. So far, this run has been fantastic. 18. A little bit of Burn Heretic. Ooh, Sanitation. Let's get some smites rolling out on that. Right, stop casting. Toxic Waving. That's alright. I don't like standing on the pack for the simple reason that there have been times where as soon as... Oh, hello you. You can fuck off. I'd like to get Dispel out, but oh, I'm gonna get rid of there are 2 of them, so I need to run. I couldn't get him out of the goop. He was gooped on the other side right here, so by the time I ran over, that had nothing to do with my corruptions, I might add. Though I did get unlucky and have 2 ghosts at the same time. Like, if you're out of line of sight of your healer, there's no way that you can get dispelled and such. So that's, no offense, his responsibility. He didn't take the shock pot though. Please take the one in the tunnel. So many people forget it, and it's just free damage. I've got a stun for this, and we got 6 seconds to move in position for the next quake, so I'm going to move here already. Is he actually going to do this? Ooh, I can't fear this and I don't want to pull. Can I get up here? I'm not sure I can. It would be sneaky. Nah, this is not happening. This is where your stealth pots come in, but can't use that while in this mode. The tank is very gung-ho. He seems to enjoy... Oh, don't get hit by rapid fire. Or do if you're that warrior. Like, if you move back, the range is not huge, especially as a healer, you have no excuse. Like, we've had a couple of people dying to stupid things, like that guy who got... Not only did he get gooped, but he got gooped so far from me that I couldn't dispel him. There was nothing to do. And this guy who eats quick machine gun to the face. It hurts. Okay, will I get it in time? It looks like I will. Oh, whoa, fuck off, man. Rapid fire's going that direction, so it's fine. Okay, here we got nothing which can actually kill me. They charge, so I just dodge that, and then rapid fire, and he's aiming over there, so let's get behind him. Whoa, boys. Why are you eating rapid fires to the face? No bueno, boys. No bueno. I'm doing an... Oh. Yeah, just run. I like it. I like this guy. Let's move. Is he gonna move? No, he's not. Oh, let's line aside that. Thank you. Let's give him this. And let's hope I don't get Crippling Pestilence or the other one. Let's try and get some dots out. And let's see if I can get a quick Azurite Essence. Here you go. Normally, if he starts casting and I keep running, I'll be out of range, which is fantastic for me. These things will blow up, which is fantastic. So far, this has been a very, very good run. It's been rather smooth, apart from a tiny bit at the start. I got a couple of bots, so that's fantastic. Lingering down, so I'm going to move here. This is a perfect place, a good example of a good line of sighting. As soon as he turns around, lingering down, I just move here, and it means that they don't have to interrupt if they'd noticed where I was. But if they don't, well, nothing I can do. Like, generally speaking, that's how I deal with lingering down. If it's coming my way, I just move around here, and he can't target me. We got 92%, which means we probably have one more pack to deal with, and then we'll be good. Oh, and he just took a big pack again. Might be brutal, especially if we get... Oh, this guy is overambitious. Here I'm just pumping numbers, not going to focus on much other stuff, and I'm going to do a big AoE dispel, because I don't want to have to go cycle through them to tell which one it is. We did a good quake there, fantastic. Yeah, one person's going to get minimized. That you really need to be careful. Generally speaking, minimize is not a problem because like it doesn't do massive amounts. You can stall it. It's just that people can step on each other and kill each other, and that is when it becomes a problem. It's when people literally just step on each other and you can't do anything about it. Generally speaking, here your tank just screws off and just go fucks himself and go away, and then just make sure you give him a couple of hots before going, and then you start DPSing with these guys. These tentacles honestly do no damage on plus 10. Like, they are useless. Here, I could step out of my void pool, but there's no point. I've got slows, and that is nasty though. Like, that guy, the spooky, just spawned, and he runs pretty fast, but like, it should be fine. I knocked him away. I still have my fear for the next one. Fantastic. There's some times where you just need to take your AoE from the corruption. Like, it's a bit silly at my level because I've got so much corruption, but it's still healable, especially when there's only eyes, which can be dispelled and such. Like, the main problem with running roughly, what am I at, 73 corruption, is the spooky ghosts, because they do give me the additional zone. And when it comes to having the additional zone, that's when things are a problem. Okay, this is one of the rare instances where you want to hold on to your Holy Word Sanctify. Why? Because here there's a mechanic on this boss, which is called Wreck. And you want to be able to use it on the Wreck, so you can literally heal him up as soon as Wreck comes out. That's why I'm forcing it now, so I will have it up. Oh, you see Wreck is coming out, and he only took 2 stacks because he's a god, but generally speaking, they take 3 stacks. These bots, if you have one which is away, you can literally just knock it into the others, and that avoids there being more of a mess. They did some very, very good CC on it. That's very admirable. We're going right side now. Fantastic. That was some very good play by our group. We had some grouping up by the Demon Hunter, no, the DK, and a stun by the Demon Hunter. It was very good call. I know you can jump over these, it's just that I've never managed to do it, so no point in getting zapped. This run has been a-okay. Oh shit, not corruption. Oh, please. Okay. That's some of the worst times you can get corruption to proc. Like, no, that was not happening. Like, I got unfortunate with corruption and with quaking. Bad luck sometimes happens. At least I'm here to heal people. Like, oh, there's gonna be a zap, and now we go. What? I was out of there. That pisses me off. Okay, cool. Otherwise, you can always just suck and let other people do it for you. Here, this is why I'm keeping all my cooldowns here. You don't have to heal, so don't bother. Just use your chastise. There's nothing which damages you normally, so you can literally just go ahead. And make sure you don't get hit by the quaking. Just keep on using your smites, keep on using your smites, keep on using your smites. Hope for procs, here you go. You got a couple of procs to help you heal later. Chastise, burns, and we're done. I'm not going to bonus roll this because I'm going to try and get Nizalfarek. +2. Fantastic. This guy got a really cool looking axe, the fire axe, which is fantastic. And I got the Loop of Maintenance, which unfortunately is not the one I want. But oh well. You can't always win, can you? It's called disenchant loot in my world, unfortunately. The one which I'm actually hunting from here would be the. I've already got the rebooting bit banned, so it is the. Yeah, there you go. The division. Because division makes me, like, you can see that I'm smiting from time to time. It'll just make it so that when I smite, my other ring, which is right here, will heal people. And this one also has a socket, so it is very, very high value for me. I'd probably resocket it with verse and re-enchant it with verse. So I get I get a bonus from my corruption as well. But anyway, this was fun. Quick little mechagon. It was not the worst, not the best. And we'll see how things go. This has been Puglife. Ciao ciao.